rest of the team when you're waiting and waiting like this?
Well, there we are. There's a conversation going on. Have to be absolutely certain. What's the process there, Christine?
Well, the jury will have expressed an opinion on whether perhaps when she transferred from the high bar down to the low, I think she might have hit her feet on the floor. And if she did, as you suggested, Nick, she loses the value of that move. I think it's whether...
Great Nelly Kim there in the conversation.
And of course you lose the move, and the other thing is that you do actually lose one of the special requirements. You have to transfer from high bar to low, so it sort of could be as costly as another mark, as well as the mark for the stop and everything, if they decide that she did hit her feet and lost it. But they can look back on the replay. You can see them there looking at it.
The ERCOS system, that's Nelly Kim. She did such great things in the 80s in the sport of gymnastics.
And of course is now the chair of the technical committee of international gymnastics, so she's the boss, as it were, of women's gymnastics on the international circuit.
Well, now this is pressure for her, but pressure for the rest of the team as well, all keyed up, ready to go. And we're waiting for this score to come through.
And I think everything else in the arena is finished, all other routines, and this is our first gymnast from China on the floor, on bars. No, we've had one. This is our second, isn't it? Yeah, this is our second gymnast.
Yang has been China, and the third one standing by, and this is not the best of preparations, I'm sure. But they'll have coping strategies to deal with this. Sometimes you do get delays. It's all part of the competition.
And I'm sure all the young gymnasts who've competed in competitions around the world who are watching here will know exactly what it feels like to be waiting for the judges. It's something you grow up with.
Well, this is a very long wait.
Quite unusual at this level, because all the judges are highly qualified. They've been judging for many years. You can see how late that hand went on that turn.
Look at the flight there, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is beautiful, but if you know, her hand didn't actually go on the bar till her body was at horizontal almost, and those are the things that the judges have to decide whether they deduct for. Now this is it. Did she actually hit the floor? And of course we lost view of it, didn't we? Hopefully the jury have a slightly better picture of it.
Well, ERCOS should give the evidence. ERCOS is the system they use to replay the routines, instant replay system, and well, she doesn't know what's going on. Why don't they just ask her, did your feet touch the ground?
What would she say? No, definitely not. Well, the score, as I say, is still in an improvisory nature. And in fact... Kachev, oh, she kicked the bar, you could see from that. Oh, in fact, this must be another gymnast, because that wasn't the
This is Yin Yang,
who we didn't see.
And her score, 13.433, so this is really a bit of a shocker, isn't it, for China? Two gymnasts, both not performing at top level. 14.75, and for a gymnast of Huang Qishuang's quality, that's a bit of a disappointment. Here is Kexin, and we know all about her pedigree. Fantastic on bars.
And just look at those link skills, absolutely superb.
Olympic champion, and showing she's not phased.
She's not. Beautiful straight somersault. Was offline on that turn, but she's covered it very well indeed. Lifts up into another great handstand, clear circle. Just look how straight the body is held. Turns, another 1.5 pirouette, just thrown in straight into full twisting double back.
Superb. And she's also world champion, Olympic champion, and to wait that long and to get on and produce that, Fantastic. That's a job that China really needed her to do.
They did, and she was not phased in the slightest bit. She showed everybody how it really should be done.
So hey, Kexin, showing just why she's a class act. This is fantastic. Hit the handstand you wanted, Christine. Very precise.
Another one there. Into the invert grip. Lovely height. This is the combination. Look, half turn to catch, straight into another front somersault. So high on catching the first that she could catch with a turn. But I think, is this the one? Now that was the late turn into the dismount. Disguised it, but there were just tiny little errors. Of course, the gymnast has their difficulty, and then they're marked out of 10. Ooh.
Anna PORGRAS on beam, and she was second to go.
Forward roll on, she's lovely and supple. Just look, lift the legs with ease. Free walkover into the sheep jump, touches her head.
Very confident.
One backflip, two backflips, straight somersault, that's how it's done. She doesn't take much of a pause before any element. She looks so confident, and the ring, touch the head with the foot easily. The free cartwheel. Oh, she had to save that, but she works with such fluency and purpose. Links those elements effortlessly.
All the grace and all the confidence, but there's an aggression about it as well, isn't there?
Yeah, the Romanians have this more than most people. They just work. They don't let the apparatus conquer them. They attack it. Very difficult to attack beam. But look, not a pause. 1, 2, up high, double pike, chest up. Fabulous work.
Very, very good indeed. And as Bassa went up first, set them a score in the low 14s, and I'm sure she's going to build on that for the team total. Look at that dismount, just a little pace back.
She's had a bit of injury this year, but obviously is coming back strongly.
15.066 for Anna PORGRAS on beam. So the Russians have moved to bars. Look at that steely gaze at the apparatus. Anna Dementieva first up for the Russians.
Historically great gymnast on the asymmetric bars, lifts up to the high bar, every handstand held. Very nicely performed turn into the straddle somersault. Hop, full turn, and then, oh!
But it looked like that. She just zoomed across the top of the bar.
She did. She did it, a hop, full turn into the catcher. Difficult, because you sort of have to, you hop and let go of the bar, and then have to make sure you re-grasp, ready for the next element. Of course, she's only got 30 seconds to restart this routine.
So look at it.
Just didn't get the hands right over the bar, I think. Oh, here we are, the coach pushes her back up. Down to the low bar. So she's lost one whole mark already. Needs to make sure she minimalizes the problem. Lifts up, double straight, she does. When you're working 3 gymnasts only and all 3 scores count, you just have to make sure that however disappointed you are, you get back on and finish well.
Well, another problem. And we've seen some very, very good gymnasts experience problems. At the heat of competition, it's this 3 up, 3 to count. The pressure's on. Very flat across the top of the bar.
She back actually, each time she caught the high bar, she was quite dead there. She covered it, but it was a bit of a strength move, and that's something else that loses a few marks. But she finished off well. Lovely straight arms again. Swings with really nice style. And lifts up well, holds that straight shape, meets the floor, lots of confidence.
The ages of the Russian team, they've got a very young team out there. 16-year-old, 15. Kexin score 16.133. Fantastic score for her, and that'll make a lot of difference to the Chinese total.
That's the big score, that's the reason she's here.